Welcome back to Marketplace, everyone. This next segment is sponsored by Indeed. All right, folks, so summer is one of the busiest times of year for medical professionals. As workloads increase and staffing shortages become more pronounced, the increased demand can lead to higher stress levels and potential burnout. And it's only expected to get worse, right? So the American Hospital Association estimates a shortage of up to 3.2 million healthcare workers by 2026. But a recent survey provides a ray of hope. So today we have Dr. Travis Moore, Director of Healthcare Category Management at Indeed. He's here to join us live from Seattle this morning with good news. Good morning, Dr. Travis. How are you doing today?
Good morning, and thanks for having me. I'm doing great.
No problem. So why do you think we're seeing such a staffing shortage in the medical profession?
Yeah, it's a good question. There are a variety of answers. I'll name a few. One is that we just have more patients than we've had in the past. This is largely due to an increase in the aging population, as well as things like people are trying to catch up on things they put off during the pandemic. Speaking of the pandemic, it caused some significant burnout with healthcare workers, which forced a lot of healthcare workers out of the industry. Fortunately, they're starting to return back to the industry, but we're still trying to make up for some of those losses. And then finally, the education pipeline just has not been able to keep pace with the demand.
So can you tell us about the survey and your company's initiative to support the healthcare sector?
For sure. So Indeed commissioned the Pulse of Healthcare report. And what we really wanted to know is, how are healthcare job seekers doing? What are they thinking about? Are they thinking about leaving the industry or thinking about moving jobs? And if so, what are the motivators there? One of the big things that we saw is that the vast majority of healthcare workers love the work that they do, and over 80% plan to stay in the industry. And this is a little bit different narrative than what we've heard over the past couple of years of healthcare workers leaving. So that was a really positive bright spot. However, about 1 in 3 of those healthcare workers are still experiencing some level of burnout. And so they are looking for things like better work-life balance, more flexibility in their shifts, and better access to things like mental health resources. And so that's why Indeed launched the Careers in Care initiative, which is essentially a landing page or a hub for everything healthcare at Indeed, and provides a ton of tools, tips, and resources for healthcare workers or people looking to get into healthcare occupations.
So, doctor, for those who currently work in the field or who are looking to start a career, what tips do you have to help them manage burnout?
Yeah, so it's an incredibly important question. And so the first thing is to know that it's okay to feel this way. You at some point may experience symptoms of burnout. And those are the warning signs are things like feeling consistently exhausted, feeling like maybe you're not able to provide the level of care that you want to. Maybe you're starting to feel apathetic or disconnect from your career or your job. Those are all signs. And so taking account and doing things like building better boundaries. Sometimes we're offered these shifts with shift bonuses or incentives. Is that worth the impact that it's going to have on your mental health? And then don't forget things like prioritizing self-care. I know oftentimes this feels like a cliche, but for occupations like healthcare, where we literally go to work to care for other people, we need to fill our own cup so that we have that energy level to be able to do the work that we've been called to do.
Awesome, awesome. I know there's so many different questions that people have. So where can we go to learn more information?
Absolutely. You can find us on Indeed.com/careers in care.
Perfect, perfect. Thank you so much for joining us on Marketplace. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Stick around by subscribing today and don't miss a single video.